Welcome back, dear friends. Welcome to a new reading, a new general reading, a not time specific reading, because I do believe that these readings come to you at the perfect time for you. If there is something for you and you feel that it's resonating with you, then that reading was for you, meant for you at that time for you. I'm not speaking here about energy. I'm not speaking about sexes. I'm speaking about energies. I use the characters in the card for expressing myself. It's much easier for me this way, and it's the way that I can keep a storyline with what's happening on the table. So we all have both energies in us, female and male. Please bear with me. Because I'm speaking about energies, these energies can interchange also with the characters in the card. So I may speak directly with you, Scorpio, or I may speak directly to the cross watcher. You will know if this is your case. Thank you again for all of you who make donations. I really do appreciate them. Thank you. If you are interested in private readings, you can find all my details in the description box below. Also, this being a new reading, I started some months ago to put in the description box below also titles of books that changed my life, that made my life make more sense, that changed my point of view. So if you're interested, I change these titles of books every month. You can find them under the title of my bookshelf. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know it can take a while. This is why I will always put a timestamp, a comment with the timestamp, and I will pin that comment so it's much easier for you. If you're not interested in this whole process, feel free and click the timestamp and the reading will automatically go to that point. If you like what you're seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. Thank you. This being said, let's start the reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising and Planet Venus in the sign of Scorpio, please. What's in their best interest to know now? What's for their higher good to know now? Best messages for Scorpio, please. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising or Planet Venus in the sign of Scorpio. What's in their best interest to know now? What's for their higher good to know now? All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising and Planet Venus in the sign of Scorpio. Now being the time that you are watching the video. Let's see, Scorpio. Nine of Pentacles. Financial independence. You will have more than you are needing. You put the effort into it, and now it's time that you have your harvest. The sun is shining and you will have more than you are needing. You can give to others also. I always tell people when I see this card, don't give it simply, just invest in those people, pay them some lessons or courses so that they can learn something in order for them to become independent also. Let's don't make habit of making people be dependent or codependent on us. Let's help each other to become independent. So, for Scorpio, please. The Hierophant, Three of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Eight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords, Four of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So, you can see them all. Maybe I can bring them a little bit closer. I want you to be able to see everything, because sometimes I forget about myself, and when I start with the clarifications, I start and show you on the table. And this is why I want you to be able to see everything. At the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Cups. So this is the energy that holds together your entire reading. This is the energy that you are bathing right now. Sometimes this energy can be so subtle that you are not conscious about it, and sometimes it's stronger and you are conscious about it, and sometimes it's so strong that even people around you are conscious about it. What's with the Ace of Cups? First of all, you realize that we are the first person who is responsible of our own well-being, emotional well-being. So you are starting and take care of yourself, of your soul, of your spirit, of your body, and you give yourself much more respect and much more credit, and you are starting to trust yourself and have faith in yourself and give yourself much love and be more compassionate towards yourself. And this is how you raise your vibration, and you are starting to do things that you are enjoying and raise your vibration, and you are starting to bring all those pieces of your soul and heart back to you that you gave away, that somebody else took away from you, and you are rediscovering your inner light. You are rediscovering your passion for your life and for love and for your own, and this is coming back together to your wholeness, emotionally speaking, and you are beginning to fill your own cup of love. And this is why divinity comes and tells you finally you understood what it's all about, and now you will have from me more, so that it will come an overflow of emotions and love and good feelings. You have only one card that is of major arcana, and that is the Hierophant, that also can symbolize somebody from Taurus. Otherwise, you don't have major arcana until now. So, I think that you had to deal with some people And for a long time you have here both energies, female and male energy of the swords. I think that maybe you are embodying this kind of energy, or you trusted somebody to help you to see some other kind of solution to the problem that you had. And I'm telling you in a minute. So you knew that you have to change something, because the way that the things did go into your life, it was not satisfying anymore. And maybe you had to deal with somebody of swords, so an air sign, Gemini, Libra or Aquarius, or maybe you had to deal with somebody who is a fire sign. I think most of you had to deal with somebody who is a fire sign, so Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. But maybe you had to go to somebody to help you to deal with this problem. And the King of Swords. The King of Swords is somebody who's very logical, who has a strategic mind, who makes plans, who know how to detach himself in order for him to be able to take the best decision that he can. He is very wise, he is very intelligent, this is why many people go to this kind of energy to ask for guidance. They can speak many languages, they are a diplomat, they try to solve any problem to the diplomatic way, so not with the sword like the Queen of Swords does. She's much feistier than the King of Swords. The King of Swords tries to find a solution so that anybody is well. The Queen of Swords is the energy that was in her life put in many situations in which she had to take care of herself. And this is why she is much feistier. She knows, both know how to recognize the situation in which they are, but the Queen of Swords is much eager to take the sword out and fight for herself or fight for those who she loves. She's very fiery in this way. She's like a lioness, taking care of her cubs. She can cut through energy, she can cut through situations, she can cut people out of her life as long as she knows that they or the situation doesn't serve her anymore. She can cut in her own flesh as long as she believes that this is the best way that she can achieve something better for herself. But the King of Swords is the kind of energy that he can detach himself in order for him to see from a higher perspective, because he knows that his decisions can affect other people's lives. And in this kind of energy we can speak about people who are working in a justice department, lawyers, judges, doctors, pilots, engineers. So I think that you recognize the situation in which you were and you had to fight for yourself. And you knew you had to take a decision to fight for yourself. And this is why I think that you asked for help from somebody like the King of Swords, lawyer, judge, whatever it was. After you were for a while, you retreated somewhere and thought about it and meditated about it and prayed and please tell me, show me the way that I can do this, how can I achieve this, and you spent a lot of time thinking about it and trying to sort everything out. And maybe your solution was to go to justice, appealing to this kind of people because you know you have to fight for yourself. Maybe against somebody like this. The king of wands, it's a conqueror by definition. It's a fiery sign, it's a fire sign. He's very passionate, he can be very instinctive, he can be very goal oriented. When he wants something, he gets out and does something about it, and until he gets what he wants, he doesn't stop. He doesn't know no for an answer, he doesn't accept that. He can be very physical, he can be very dominant. And I think that you had to deal with somebody like this, who maybe was very physical, or at least you didn't know how to deal by yourself on your own with this kind of energy, and you stayed in this kind of energy in which it was one or the other, and you fought up against each other, and you knew that you have to take a decision in order for you to come out of this situation, because it was like a war zone in which everyone hold their part. You did something, they did something. You changed the strategy, they changed the strategy. And for a long time you hold each other blocked in this way. And you fought and fought and fought. And one moment you realize that it is simply madness, because whatever you are putting into this, time, resources, money, love, all of the above, it won't bring you the desired result. And it was like an aha moment in which you realize that it's pure madness for you to keep on going and investing in something that won't bring you the desired results. And this was the moment that you say, okay, I done my best, I tried everything, it doesn't work, maybe it's time for me to go in another direction. And this is why you want to have your financial independence. This is why maybe you are being guided by somebody who you are looking as being a teacher, mentor, somebody who's very wise, somebody who can access the higher realms and teach the others. The high priest can speak to us about dogma, religion, status quo, traditions, marriage. Maybe this is a marriage that you are realizing that it doesn't bring you what you want, no matter what you are investing in it. And this is your way to become your own master, because this is a self-mastery card, the Three of Pentacles. It's that realization that you want to do something of your life, but the way that you want it. It's like you are becoming your own architect of your own life, and you have the experience in order for you to be able to do that. And maybe there are people around you that are supporting you, and you are starting something new, a new association, a new partnership, in which you are surrounded by people that understand you and support you. someone, or some of them with money, with finances, some of them encouraging you, some of them looking at you for other answers, because you become a master and they are looking very admirative to you. And this is the moment in which you know that you can achieve whatever you want, but in another collective, in another way, with some other people around you, not in this kind of energy where everyone is fighting for everything and nobody wants to let something go. And maybe this is why you are trying to find your answers with the help of somebody like from the King of Swords. And you will have some information that will come to you, and they will bring you information about your financial independence. You will get here, but it may take a little while. And through this whole process, through this whole story, you are realizing that you are the first person who should be in charge of your emotional balance, emotional stability, emotional fulfillment, with the Ace of Cups. And I look here, and at the bottom of the deck, I just wanted to start the clarification. I see the Tower, so something is coming to an end, because the Tower comes down only with one hit, only because at the foundation of this tower something was not right, and you kept on going and building and building, and destiny intervenes. You had some clues. You knew that you have to change something. You knew that something has to change, or you have to adjust something, or you didn't did that thing, or it wasn't enough, or you told yourself, I am going to do it tomorrow, and tomorrow you had other things to do. And destiny intervened, because destiny knows that you deserve much more better, and this is why he brings everything down, in order for you to have the opportunity to build something, having a strong foundation. Something is coming to an end, only for you to have the opportunity to build something new that suits your vibration and your persona much better than the situation in which you are at this moment. So what's with the Five of Swords? That moment that you realize that whatever you are trying, it's not enough, it's not good, it won't bring you to the desired results. The Page of Wands. You rediscover yourself. You rediscover that you are much worthy of, that you can achieve more, that you want to achieve more, that you are being inspired to do more, because you know your worth, and you know that you are worthy of much better than this situation. And it's like you have your own antenna to the universe, and you are being enlightened, and by this enlightenment you are realizing your true worth, and this is why you are striving for more, because it is your birthright to have more than you have in this situation. And through this enlightenment you realize that whatever you are investing in this situation won't bring you to the desired result, and you are eager to put something to an end in order for you to have a new beginning. The Fool. A new chapter is coming into your life. It's here, and you are eager to start it. You may feel like emotions of the beginning. Always new beginnings bring some emotion with us, but don't be afraid, because you are being guided, and have faith and take the leap of faith into your future, into your new chapter. What's with the King of Wands, please? Okay. Yep, this is the guy that ends up being cut out of your life. Again, the Queen of Swords. She knows what she has to do. She knows what she has to cut out of her life in order for her to be happy, to go on her own if she has to, but being in accordance with whatever she wants, because it helped you a lot in this fighting mode. I hope that it wasn't the case of physical violence, because the King of Wands, if he doesn't come from a balanced energy, he can be very physical. Or maybe we can speak here about a domain in which competition was very strong, but you were in this kind of energy, very combative energy, and you knew that you have to make a choice, take a decision, pick your path. You had a vision and you believed in your vision, and you chose your path. And maybe this is not maybe, this is you, the Knight of Cups. This is your energy, the water, the cups. You are a water sign, because you want to be able to give what you have to give, but to give it to people who know how to cherish your gifts. And this is why you recognize that this character here doesn't appreciate your gifts, and you knew that you have to take a decision in order for you to be able to choose your own path. And if this path had to do separate from this King of Wands, you will do it, because here is judgment. You are ready to start a new life. You are ready to be reborn. This is your rebirth. You are really ready to leave everything behind and start a new life according to your plans, according to whatever you have in mind, because you are the architect of your own life. And this is Archangel Gabriel, and you didn't only hear the call, you answered it. So what's with the Queen of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. These are lack mentalities, and you knew that you are not good enough, you are not worthy enough, and so on and so forth. That you were, a door was shut down on you, and you are left out. And these are lack mentalities, the lack mentalities that were told to you maybe by the King of Wands, but they told you so often these kind of things, and they were so convincing when they told you that you are not good enough, you are not worthy of, that you start to believe these kind of things. And as long as we believe these things, it's not good for us, because we are materializing and we are attracting this kind of energy towards us. And with the Queen of Swords here, you realize that these are not your mentalities, and you know that these are the mentalities that you need to cut out of your life in order to achieve the life that you want, and you know now that you are deserving of. You are much more deserving of much more than this kind of energy. The Four of Swords, please. Taking care of yourself, resting, meditating, praying. By praying, by meditating, you realize that this is the opportunity for you to become your master, your own, the master of your life, your own creator of your life. Same card as this, Three of Pentacles. You are ready to start your life, but in this chapter of your life, you are being the main character. You are being the one who others look up to, because you gain the experience in order for you to be able to forge your life the way that you want it. And the meditation, the prayer, that thinking about it brought you this realization of yourself, of your own worth, of your own experiences that can lead you to a new association, a new partnership in which you can build something new the way that you wanted. What's with the Two of Swords, please? That decision that you had to make. The Two of Swords, please. Tell me more about the Two of Swords, please. The Emperor and the Ace of Cups. You knew that you have to choose yourself. You knew that you had to choose your own self-respect, your own well-being. You knew. And maybe this King of Wands is somebody from Aries, the Emperor. You had to choose between somebody who can be a tyrant, because if he's not from a good balanced energy, he can be a tyrant because only his way is the right way in his mind. And you had to choose between this kind of energy, very demanding, very a conqueror, only his worth is worth, and your own cup of love. And you chose the cup of love. Good for you, Scorpio. What's with the King of Swords, please? Tell me more about the King of Swords, please. You felt like being alone on the fourth for a long time. You felt like you are tired and you want to have somebody to lean on, but also you knew that you have to keep on going. And maybe this is somebody who helps you, the King of Swords. This 9, it's 9. 9 is a number of completion. You already completed this cycle, but you need one wand more in order for this 9 of Wands to become the 10 of Wands. That is the lesson learned, in order for you to not ever come back to this kind of story, this chapter. And it's like an inspiration, because you are tired, you are bruised, you are sick and tired of being the only one who does everything. And maybe here comes somebody who helps you to keep on going, to inspire you to keep on going, to encourage you to keep on going, because he sees the real you. Maybe it is a soulmate. Soulmates doesn't have to be always partners. It can be somebody who's from the family, a father, a parent, a sister or a brother, somebody who really has your best interest in mind. But to those lessons we can come even if we are fighting, even if we choose a harder way to come to this. But I really have the feeling that the King of Swords is somebody who is here to inspire you, to give you strength so that you can keep on going, in order for you to come to that closure, so you won't be coming back to this kind of situation again. And here you are, Scorpio, Death. You are in a full transformation mode. You are getting rid of everything that is not longer serving you, in order for you to have something new coming in, something that doesn't serve you anymore, something that came to a completion. It's being released, it's being put aside, in order for you to make the needed room to something new to come into your life. What's with the High Priest, please? Why is the High Priest here? Three of Wands. Because you know your worth, and you know that your ships are coming in, and you are being put again on your own path. You chose here your path, and your path had to do with your own emotional well-being, and you will be put on your path, maybe with help from a mentor, maybe with the help of a teacher, or maybe with the help of religion or spirituality. But you are being guided in towards your own path. What's with the Three of Pentacles, please? The Page of Swords. You can learn new things, new aptitudes. You learn something, you put your mind to it, you are open of learning new things, in order for you to enhance already what you know, what your experiences are. This can be somebody who's very charming, who's very wise, who's very intelligent, who knows how to speak, who knows with whom to speak, when to speak, what to speak, if it's good for him to speak or not. Also, it can be somebody who is watching you from afar. Maybe this character here, who is a soulmate and helps you, he helps you, but maybe he didn't told you what their feelings are, and whatever and whoever they are still watching you, and watching you become your own master, the master of your own life. It's not something that you have to feel afraid, or no, it's nothing spooky. It's like they are holding an eye on your well-being. What's with the Eight of Wands, please? Tell me more about the Eight of Wands. Because I tell you, because the King of Swords here has in front of him the Three of Pentacles. Maybe you associate with him, maybe he is bringing some finances in this association, so you can start something on your own, and they are watching their investment, but from afar. The Eight of Wands, please. What's with the Eight of Wands, please? Tell me more about the Eight of Wands. Those informations that are coming in via mail, phone call, something you are finding out something, or maybe you are starting to move, you travel in another place, because Eight of Wands, it means movement, fast movement. What's with the Eight of Wands, please? Seven of Cups, Eight of Wands. You will have more than one opportunity, and twice the Eight of Wands. When the opportunities start to come in, they will come in a hurry. But please don't be hasty, because in this Seven of Cups, from this Seven of Cups we only choose one, and between these cups there can be things that are really good for us, and there can be things that are not so good for us, that can be illusions, and that can in time disillusion ourselves. So don't be hasty when you choose your cup, in order for you to know that it really is what you want for yourself into your life, in order for you to make the right choice for yourself. But you will have more than one opportunity, and they will come flying in towards you. And Strength. Leo sign, you will have the strength needed in order for you to not only react but act towards it, and you will know how to act in order for you to make your right choice. Maybe somebody from Leo, it's offering you more than one opportunity, or you achieve some information from somebody who is from Leo. Nine of Pentacles, financial independence. What's with the Nine of Pentacles, please? Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles, please. Don't worry. Eight of Wands, this is the mental entrapment, mental prison. Don't worry about your finances, because you will have your financial independence. This is something that you are, not that you don't have real reasons to be concerned or to make your homework in order for you to have everything that you want, but you are giving here too much credit to the negative thoughts. You cannot be able to find a solution standing in the same energy that created a problem. You have to get out of that energy in order for you to to raise your vibration, and by that to change your energy, and with the change of energy you will see what you didn't saw and find maybe a solution. This character here is so afraid that she feels swords around her, and she has this blindfold, and she's so panicking because she won't be able to come out. But just look how much space is here between these two swords, and she can use a sword blade to cut her hands fold here or whatever this is, but because she's panicking she cannot see all these things. So try to put your mind to a rest, give yourself a rest, rest as much as you can in order for you to be able to see the positive in things, because you will have the financial independence for sure. You will have those opportunities, but please don't sabotage yourself by giving the negative thoughts too much credit. What's the best advice for Scorpio, please, at the end of the reading? Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother, healing is possible at this time. Mary, the mother of Jesus, is one of the best loved saints, masters and guides of the world. Although she has had a huge part to play in the Catholic faith, she can bring faith, peace and love to anyone who calls on her. She is the saint of the people. She works directly with the angels of peace to bring healing to the world, particularly when there is conflict, and is dedicated to supporting children and mothers. She is the spiritual embodiment of unconditional love and acceptance. It is time to let go of conflict or the need to be right. The more you fight for the point you want to prove, the unhappier you will be. Pointing out the mistakes or mishaps of others just blocks the road to love into your own life. Mary, the Divine Mother of Acceptance, is with you now, encouraging you to forgive. Forgiveness is not about letting anyone get away with their bad choices, but about choosing to create your own happiness. Mother Mary also brings healing to you and your mother. If you miss her, are out of contact with her, or have an old trauma that needs healing, know that Mary's miracle light is here now to wash away the darkness. So dear Scorpio, I hope this helped. Till next time, wish you all the best. Bye.